Have you ever had the feeling that someone around you might secretly be in love with you, but you just can't be sure? Maybe it's a friend who lingers in conversations, a colleague who always seems overly helpful, or even someone you'd least expect. While some people wear their hearts on their sleeves, others are masters at concealing their feelings, leaving you to wonder, are they or aren't they? This ambiguity isn't just frustrating. It can lead to missed connections, misunderstood intentions, or awkward situations. In today's video, we're diving into 5 subtle signs that someone might secretly be in love with you. And trust me, these aren't the clichéd, they blush when they see you signs. We're talking about behaviors you might be overlooking entirely. So stick around, because by the end, you might just uncover a secret admirer in your life. Let's get started. Number 1, they go out of their way to help you, even when it's inconvenient. Let's start with one of the most overlooked signs, their willingness to help you, no matter what. It's not just about offering assistance, it's about prioritizing you over their own comfort or convenience. But you need to recognize genuine help versus hidden motives. Here's the kicker. Some people argue that this behavior might just be someone being a nice friend. But let's be real. How many people would cancel their plans, drive across town, or sacrifice their time without expecting something in return? When someone is secretly in love, helping you isn't an obligation. It's an opportunity to be close to you. Think about the coworker who always volunteers to stay late when you're swamped, or the friend who's always the first to show up when your car breaks down. Sure, they could just be kind-hearted, or maybe their heart beats a little faster every time they see you smile. Pay attention to the patterns. Are they going above and beyond for you specifically while treating others differently? If so, that's your first clue. And ask yourself, are you unintentionally sending mixed signals by accepting this help without acknowledgement? Stick around, because the next sign will make you rethink every awkward moment you've had with them. Number 2, they remember every little detail about you. Have you ever mentioned something in passing, like your favorite obscure coffee order or a childhood memory, only for this person to bring it up weeks later? This isn't just thoughtfulness. It's a sign they're paying close attention to everything you say. Here's the twist. Not everyone listens that closely. Studies show that people generally retain information about topics they find personally important. So, when someone remembers your favorite book, your pet's name, or even your offhand complaints about your noisy neighbor, it's not random. It's intentional. Imagine you casually mention wanting to try a specific restaurant. A week later, they've not only remembered, but have made reservations for you two to go. Is this just a kind gesture? Or is it fueled by deeper feelings? Spoiler alert, it's often the latter. Test this theory by mentioning something small and obscure, then see if they bring it up again. But be careful. If you're not interested in them romantically, clarify boundaries to avoid leading them on. The next sign is all about body language, and it's something most people don't realize they're doing. Number 3, their body language gives them away. Actions speak louder than words, and body language can be the ultimate giveaway. People who are secretly in love often display subconscious behaviors that reveal their feelings, even when they're trying to hide them. One fascinating phenomenon is mirroring, where someone unconsciously imitates your movements, posture, or gestures. Experts say this is a psychological way of building rapport and connection. But when it's happening consistently, it could signal something deeper. Notice if they lean in when you're talking, mirror your hand movements, or angle their body toward you, even in a group setting. And here's a fun experiment. Adjust your posture or gesture subtly and see if they follow suit. If you suspect someone's body language is revealing their hidden feelings, use open and friendly body language yourself to make them feel comfortable. This might encourage them to open up about their emotions. Next, we're diving into the emotional depths. How they respond to your highs and lows says everything about their feelings. Number 4, they're emotionally invested in your life. When someone is secretly in love, they're not just interested in what you're doing, they're emotionally affected by it. Your successes light them up, and your struggles weigh heavily on them. Here's where it gets tricky. Emotional investment can sometimes be mistaken for friendship or even unhealthy attachment. But true love involves genuine joy for your happiness and unwavering support during your challenges, without expecting anything in return. Think about that one friend who's more excited about your promotion than you are, or who seems more upset about your breakup than your other friends. It's not just empathy, it's a deeper connection. Ask yourself if this person's emotional involvement feels balanced or if it's tipping into something more. If you're unsure, pay attention to how they react when you share personal news. Are they truly happy for you, or does their reaction hint at something more? Our final sign is the most surprising and could completely change how you view this person. Number 5, they always make time for you, no matter what. In today's busy world, time is one of the most valuable things someone can offer. When someone is secretly in love, they'll find ways to prioritize you, even if it means rearranging their schedule. Does prioritizing you mean neglecting themselves? Some argue that this behavior might be unhealthy, especially if they're constantly putting your needs above their own. But in most cases, it's a genuine desire to spend time with you, even if it means making sacrifices. Notice if they're the first to agree to plans, always respond to your texts quickly, or seem to randomly show up in places you frequent. This isn't a coincidence, it's deliberate effort. If you're unsure of their intentions, try creating some distance and see how they react. If they're truly in love, they'll respect your boundaries while still finding ways to show they care. So now that you know the signs, let's wrap it all up with a call to action that might change how you handle these situations. Now that we've uncovered these 5 subtle signs, it's time to reflect. Is there someone in your life who's been displaying these behaviors? Are you unknowingly missing out on a potential love story? Or do you need to set clearer boundaries to avoid misunderstandings? Hidden love can be tricky, but by recognizing these signs, you're taking a step toward clarity. Whether you decide to explore this connection or let it go, the choice is yours. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And let us know in the comments. Have you ever suspected someone was secretly in love with you? What gave it away? We'd love to hear your stories. See you in the next video.